Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel Make Math Easy. So in the last class we already discussed two important models with respect to angle of intersection. That is the one thing. And also in our previous classes we covered mostly important models from the tangents and normals, right? So in this class we are going to see the last important model from the tangents and normals. So this is a unique model and you just have to understand one basic point here. I will explain you that and then we will go into the problems. Okay, so let's get started now. Now see this one. For example, if I have a line like this, 2x plus 3y say is equal to 5. Okay. So, if I ask you to check whether this line is passing through the point 1, 2 or not, means what you will do, what we will do generally, we will substitute this 1, 2 point in this equation and we will cross check whether it is satisfying or not. If it is satisfying, then we will say that it is passing through the point. So, you just try to compare the same thing with respect to the basic equation of a line. So the basic equation of a line is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So try to understand here. In this case, this is the equation of a line representing, which is passing through the point x1 comma y1 and the slope is m here. So this is also passing through point only. But if I ask you, if you just observe this one, whatever equation of the tangent that we are finding, this is x1 and y1 is representing at what point you are finding the equation of a tangent. Please listen carefully. This x1 and y1, as far as our tangents and normals is concerned, I am finding the equation of the tangent at this particular point, say some a, whose coordinates are x1 comma y1. So though the tangent is passing through this, but still we cannot substitute y and y1 as the same point because you will get 0 equal to 0. But if you realize one small thing here, we don't know what are the other points on this line, as we know only at this particular point. So that's why we are finding the equation of the tangent at that particular point. So that means, for example, in the question if I mention that this tangent is passing through some particular point, say 2, 3 or 1, 2, whatever it may be. Now the question comes here is this 2, 3 we have to substitute in place of x1, y1 or x and y. That is the question comes to our mind. See, it is very obvious that here where you are substituting the value of this 1, 2 in the place of the x and y, right? So in the similar way, even here when they said that the tangent is passing through a particular point 2, 3, still you have to substitute the 2, 3 point in place of an x and y, not in the place of x1 and y1. So again I am repeating this statement, please try to understand it clearly, very important concept. So here, usually the equation of a tangent that you are finding out here, we are making use of the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, that we are aware of. So what is this equation of tangent represents here? It is passing through a point x1 comma y1, or you are finding equation of the tangent at that point x1 comma y1. Because if you realize one small fact here, when you find the value of a dy by dx you are finding at x1 comma y1, indicating when you are finding slope at that particular point, even you are finding equation at that particular point. Okay. But what they are asking is now, they are saying that the tangent is passing through some 2, 3, somewhere here 2, 3 point is there. So this x1, y1 is always representing where you are finding the equation of a tangent, whereas this x, y are the actual variables where it will help you to find out whether this point is passing through this line or not. Again, the small point reminder thing here, x1 and y1 are generally nothing but the constants. X and y are only nothing but the variables. So if you want to check whether this point is passing through that line or not, means I have to substitute this 2, 3 in place of x and y, because x and y are variables. For a given question, the x1 comma y1, the point that they are specifying is a fixed value. So you are not supposed to change the values of x1 and y1. Instead, you have to replace this 2 comma 3 in the x comma y positions to get the required equation of tangent or normal. Right? Hope this point is clear now. Based on this concept, we have an important model which is high chances for giving in a 3-mark question that we will discuss now. Now see this question. Find the equation of tangent. Find equation of tangent to the curve 3x square minus y square is equal to 8, which passes through 4 by 3 comma 0. See the question. Try to understand the question now. Find the equation of tangent to the curve 3x square minus y square is equal to 8, which is passing through the point 4 by 3 comma 0. So let us try to understand the question first, later we will go into the problem. They are saying that equation of the tangent we have to find out, which is passing through the point 4 by 3 comma 0. So obviously what will be our first step? You have to find out the derivative for this to get the value of dy by dx. So now the question is, had they mentioned at what point you have to find out the tangent? They didn't mention. They mentioned that this is passing through point, but it is not the required point where you have to find the equation of tangent. Okay? So let us say that we are finding equation of tangent at h comma k point. Let the required equation of tangent is at h comma k. Right, so that means if you for any given curve you are finding equation of tangent at h comma k, that is the basic point. Now when you are finding at h comma k means this h comma k lies on the curve, right? So obviously h comma k lies on 3x square minus y square is equal to 8 implies I can substitute that 3h square minus k square is equal to, this is my first condition. Okay? Now, so why I have to write this is the initial condition. Simple thing, we are finding tangent at h comma k. So what is basic information you can get from that? First you mention that. Later we will go into the question. Now see the question, equation of tangent has to be find out at for this curve 3x square minus y square is equal to 8. So if you apply the differentiation 6x minus 2y dy by dx is equal to 0, so you will be getting dy by dx is equal to 3x divided by y, because 6x by 2y 3x by y. But where you are finding the equation of tangent? At the point h comma k. So therefore dy by dx at h comma k is equal to 3h divided by k. Correct? This is the 3h divided by k. See, I told you in the last class that one point that slope whatever you are finding should not be a variable, should be a constant. Here h comma is a constant only, that's why 3h by k is also a constant only. Now if you find the required equation of a tangent, y minus y1 is equal to, that is k, m into x minus x1. Right? This is the basic that understanding from here. So y minus y1 is k equal to slope is 3h by k into x minus h. Now they said that which is passing through the point 4 by 3 comma 0. Now obviously where you will substitute in place of x and y, you will substitute that 4 by 3 comma 0. If you substitute that 4 by 3 minus k 3h by k into 0 minus h. Right? So we used all the conditions in the question as of now. They said equation of tangent, so we found equation of tangent, and they said it is passing through 4 by 3 comma 0, so we substituted 4 by 3 comma 0, right? So y value is 0, x value is 4 by, my mistake, right? So this is what we are getting. So if you further simplify this, minus k is equal to 3h into 4 by 3k minus 3h square by k. This is what we are getting. Okay. So if we just simplify it further, you are having, by taking LCM means you will be getting minus k square is equal to 4h minus 3h. Clear? So we have, you just bring this to the other side, you will be getting 3h square minus k square is equal to 4h. This is another required condition for us. Now you see, first condition you have 3h square minus k square equal to 8. Second condition 3h square minus k square equal to 4h. So if you use these two conditions from 1 and 2, we can get the value as 4h is equal to 8 implies h is equal to 2. So if you substitute h is equal to 2 here, then you will be getting again k is equal to 2. Correct? Because if you substitute that 3h square means 4, 12. 12 minus 8 will be 4. K square is equal to 4. That means k is equal to plus or minus 2. Okay? So you are getting the point now. Now you can find the equation of a tangent, because this is we are aware of, slope we know, and even points also we are aware of now. So the first point is 2 comma minus 2. Correspondingly slope will become minus 3. Is it correct? And another point is 2 comma plus 2 I can take. Corresponding slope will be m is equal to 3. So use the equation of tangent formula, y minus of y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Simplify this, y plus 2 is equal to minus 3x plus 6. So 3x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0 is the required equation of tangent. First case. Second case here, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus 2 is equal to 3x minus 6. 3x minus y minus 4 is equal to 0 is the required equation of the tangent. So the takeaway from this question is, first thing what they had asked to us. Second point, according to the question or according to what they are asking, what we can find out. Third one, we should make sure that the 4 by 3 comma 0 is representing the tangent passing through, not at that particular point. So they didn't mention at what point we have to find out the tangent. That's why I had taken x h comma k is the point. Next one, I just brought the conditions, everything according to the h comma k point. And the second condition I am using now, which is nothing but the tangent is passing through 4 by 3 comma 0. That's why I substituted 4 by 3 comma 0 here. And accordingly I am getting one more condition. Once I get h and k, I am getting the required equation. The common mistake here is, usually students will neglect the negative symbol. K equal to plus or minus 2, when you are getting the two values, you should show the two values. You should not avoid without any valid reason the negative values. You should take both the values, and you have correspondingly you will get the two equations. Okay? Right. We will see one more question now. Same model we will see. So it's a very simple and important model, because we just have to, usually students misconception where it will be is by seeing that 4 by 3 comma 0, students will tend to think that it is representing at what point you are finding the tangent. So that is not the way. You should understand it clearly. Okay. Now see the next question. Find equation of normal. Find equation of normal to the curve at the point x square is equal to 4y, which passes through 1 comma 2. This is passing point. Also find the corresponding equation of the tangent. That we will see little later. Okay, so try to understand this one. They are saying it is passing through the point again 1 comma 2. So they didn't mention at what point you have to find the tangent. So our normal. Let the normal is at h comma k, again I am taking. Okay, this is normal, please be careful. So if I apply the difference, so if I h comma k means if I substitute here, I will be getting h square is equal to 4k. This is my first condition. If I take the differentiation, 2x is equal to 4 dy by dx implies dy by dx is equal to x by 2. Okay. So but you should find the value of dy by dx at that particular point, that is h comma k, which is equal to h by 2. Okay. Now try to understand, this is representing slope of a tangent, not a normal. But if you just observe the question, they are asking about the normal point of, right, not the tangent. So let us find the slope of normal now. Slope of normal at the same point will become, as we are aware, it will become just a reciprocal and change the sign. Because tangent and normal are perpendicular, product of slope should be equal to -1. So you know now the slope of normal, we have to find equation of the normal now. So the equation of normal will become y minus y1. y1 is nothing but k, slope of normal into x minus h. Okay. So what they are saying, it is passing through the point 1 comma 2. So substitute 1 comma 2 point here. So 2 minus k is equal to minus 2 by h into 1 minus h. So bring multiply this inside. 2 minus k is equal to minus 2 by h plus 2 you will be getting. 2 and 2 will get cancelled because both are having the same sign, and you will left out with minus 2 by h is equal to minus k. Again minus minus will get cancelled. You will be getting 2 is equal to hk. So you have a condition here, try to substitute in there, then you will be getting the corresponding values of h and k. So from this I will be getting k is equal to 2 by h, right? So h square is equal to 4k is the first equation. Second equation, 2 is equal to hk, this is my second equation. So I will, from this I will be getting k is equal to 2 by h. I will resubstitute in the first equation. H square is equal to 8 by h implies h cube is equal to 8. Right? Now this is another important basic point here. Try to understand this one. You are getting h cube is equal to 8. Are you going to get plus or minus or only plus is the question mark for every time. It's a very simple. Whenever you are having cubic polynomials involved, if you have something like x cube minus a cube is equal to 0, then you can write this as an x minus a, x square, ax is equal to 0. Product of two numbers 0 means individual numbers should be equal to 0. This or x square plus a square plus ax is equal to 0. This cannot happen because all the numbers are positive. So the only chance for this is x is equal to a. So that means whenever you are removing the cubic polynomial, you will be resulting with a single answer. I mean for this type of question, not actually a cubic polynomial. Whenever you are removing the cube, you will be getting only one answer as a positive, rather than like in the case of an k square equal to 4 in the previous question, we got k equal to plus or minus 2. But here we may not get plus or minus 2 because of this reason. So h value will become 2. Now h value 2 means substitute here, then you will get k is equal to 1. So you have to find the equation of the normal. So therefore equation of normal will become y minus y1, that is y minus k. 1 is equal to minus 2 by h is 2 into x minus h will be there, that is 2. So these two will get cancelled. Y minus 1 is equal to minus x plus 2. So if you simplify, x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0 is the required equation of normal. But also if you see in the question continuation, they asked for find the corresponding equation of tangent also. So same thing, y minus y1 is equal to normal slope is minus 1 means tangent slope will become plus 1. So if you simplify this, x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0 is the required equation of normal. Right? So this is what you have to understand. Please, if you don't understand means please try to see it for one more time by pausing and try to get the clarity on the picture. If you have any doubts, you can post in the comment section, which will be clarified in the next video. Okay, so hope you like this video. This is a very important model, so please try to understand this model very clearly. Otherwise it will be we are just, it's a simple model only. If we don't concentrate more, we may miss the 3 marks, right? Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. If possible, try to subscribe to our channel. We will make sure that maths will be easy for you. Thank you guys.